Hello and welcome to a Doctor Who Target book update, and here in this cupboard it's full of books. Yes, mostly Target books, but some are BBC books like those two there. So I'll pull them out for you guys and we can see in order the books. So here we have the programme guide of the complete guide to every Doctor Who story made by Virgin, who took over from Target. Decalogue, 10 stories, 7 Doctors, 1 Enigma. The Terrestrial Index, this is made from Target. The Universal Databank is the second book, well actually the third book in that range. So we are taking a look at the Doctor Who books in order. I'll do them in brilliant order. Peter Davison handbook, Tom Baker handbook, and John Pertwee handbook. I haven't got first, second, sixth, and seventh handbook because they go for a bit too much money, I think, these days. So yes, let's pull these out. Yes, I should have done this first, but it's nice to see some action going on in the video. So this is action going on in the video. Yes, not much action though, is it? So, pull these out from the front there, so you can see the books at the back. And there's books behind it, but we're not going to go for them because we're just going to go for the classic books. The new series books are behind them. Right, Shada, I'll count that one. You got Apollo 23, won't count that. Douglas Adams books. Right, you can see at the very back my whole 11th Doctor story, 50th anniversary ones. So I already have a Members of the Daleks, and yeah. So Charles Dickens' Great Expectations, 9th Doctor story. Actually, it's not nothing to do with Doctor Who, but I like Charles Dickens. So here we have spin-offs. The making of Doctor Who. Picture of Tom Baker's face. We have Terra Nation's Dalek Special. K9 and Other Mechanical Creatures. And that's all I got from that range from the Target books. So yes. Here we have a history of the universe. I believe this is Virgin. Moving on to the actual books from the series, the classic series. First, The Wheel of Ice. Story featuring Jamie, Zoe, and the Second Doctor. We have Zeta Major, which is a sequel to Zeta Minor, Planet of Evil, if you haven't watched it. So yes, the Douglas Adams is City of Death, and Shada. So technically I'd call them Target books, but they're BBC books. So again, let's start from the beginning. The Daleks. Marco Polo. Doctor Who and the Dalek Invasion of Earth. Excuse me, I have an itch. Doctor Who and the Crusaders. Doctor Who Galaxy 4. Doctor Who and the Mythmakers. Doctor Who and the War Machines. Doctor Who and the 10th Planet. Oh, blimey now. Excuse me. One-handed isn't very good. Hang on. I'm still here. I ain't dead. I'm not going anywhere. Here we go. The back. And we're entering the second Doctor's stories. So we have Doctor Who and the Cybermen, which is basically the first story, based on the moon base. Doctor Who and the Abominable Snowmen. These are the BBC versions of the Target books. No, this one isn't. Doctor Who and the Ice Warriors. Doctor Who and the Enemy of the World. Right, let's get the other books out. My only 25-year classic is The Dominators and The Crotons. Doctor Who and the Invasion. Love the unit badge on that one. Fantastic story, that is. Doctor Who and the War Games. Considering it's a 10-parter, it's a very small book. Doctor Who and the Auton Invasion, first edition. Doctor Who and the Cave Monsters, I believe this is the second edition. Doctor Who and the Ambassadors of Death. Doctor Who Inferno. Doctor Who and the Terror of the Autons. The Mind of Evil. Picture of Roger Delgado's master on there. I like that one. It's got a lovely face of him on it. Then we have The Daemons, fantastic story by Barry Letts. The Day of the Daleks. And going backwards. Or actually, I'll go forwards. Actually, I'll let you look into the cupboard of death while I spin these around. So yes, I completed the 5th Doctor stories today. I got the last story in the mail, so that's about it really. And I've got one Target story to come, Brain Teasers and Mind Benders, which isn't really a story, that's just a quiz book. We have The Curse of Peladon, The Sea Devils, The Mutants, The Time Monster, fantastic story. Doctor Who and the Three Doctors, I believe this is the second edition. Doctor Who and the Carnival of Monsters. Doctor Who and the Space War, I believe this is the second or first edition. Doctor Who, Planet of the Daleks, again, second or first edition. The Green Death. The Time Warrior, Virgin reprint. The Dinosaur Invasion, which is the canonical American version. I need to get the Target version, but technically I have every 3rd Doctor story. So, yes, I'll wait till then. Death to the Daleks. The Ghosts of N-Space, The Missing Adventures. This is a Virgin book, but I count it as a story as it was originally made for audio and is set between the Death to the Daleks and the is it the Monster of Peladon? Yes, the Monster of Peladon. And here it is, The Monster of Peladon. Terrence Dicks. Fantastic writer, he's written most of these books, hasn't he? Planet of the Spiders. Technically, that was every 3rd Doctor Target book I just shown you. Right. Doctor Who and the Giant Robot. The Ark in Space by Ian Marter, sadly no longer with us. The Centauran Experiment. Genesis of the Daleks, brilliant story. Revenge of the Cybermen. And the Loch Ness Monster, and that's basically Tom Baker's first season with Ian Martin. Then we have Planet of Evil. And while I technically do something else, move more books about. Well, hang on a minute, I might not be able to move books about. I can do it from here. Yes. Pyramids of Mars. I need to get this again because this book is in so damaged condition. It even said on the website it was very good. I'm never going to believe that bookstore again. Not sure where I got it from, but it's technically ripped to shreds and it's a load of rubbish basically. Doctor Who and the Brain of Morbius. The Seeds of Doom. Love this story. Philip Hinchcliffe. Fantastic. The Android Invasion. The Massacre of Mandragora. This is the first Doctor Who book I actually bought for the Target range because it was filmed in Portmeirion. And if I've told you many times, I only live a couple of miles away from Portmeirion. I say a couple, is about a 30-minute drive. The Hand of Fear. The Deadly Assassin. The Face of Evil. Robots of Death. The Talons of Weng Chiang. And the Horror of Fang Rock. And that's basically all the Philip Hinchcliffe ever sorted. Now, technically, I would show the rest of the books, but I've got to do some manhandling, so some more action going on in this video. Down, 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 down. Sylvester McCoy's theme going on behind me in the background. Alright, so let's get these books out and let's show you. So, The Invisible Enemy. Very small book, that one. Image of the Fendal. Fantastic story. Doctor Who and the Sunmakers. The Invasion of Time. The Ripos Operation. Trial... Well, it's not Trial of a Time Lord, is it? It's the other stories. Key to Time, there we go. Stones of Blood. The Androids of Tara. For some reason, Target Books didn't make the Pirate Planet. So it's been released on BBC Books. So I haven't got that technically yet, but I have the Target Books of the Fourth Doctor. Power Crawl. Armageddon Factor. Destiny of the Daleks. 8th Doctor theme coming up behind me. Creature from the Pit. Love this theme. Doctor Who and the Underworld. I have this twice and you'll see why. A Nightmare of Eden. The Horns of Nimon. The Leisure Hive. Meglos. Didn't hated this story. I think it's worse than the Leisure Hive. Yes, some people might like it, some people might not like it. I technically don't like it. Full Circle. I've missed 2 books from the 3rd Doctor area here. The Doomsday Weapon and the Claws of Axos. Excuse me, mate. Not doing as good a job here, am I? State of Decay. Warrior's Gate. The Keeper of Traken. Logopolis. And now, the 5th Doctor era. And as you saw, you've seen every Doctor Who 4th Doctor Target book there. So, yes, I'm very glad to complete that collection. It's taken me ages. And it's taken me ages to get the 5th Doctor. Technically, I'm not well, he is good, but I'm not sure why I like him in Big Finish and in the stories. But, yeah. So, we have Castrovalva. 4 to Doomsday. Kinder. The Visitation, fantastic story. Black Orchid. Earthshock. Time Flight. Arc of Infinity, not the best stories. Snake Dance. Mordred Undead. I don't like these covers. I think after Fort of Doomsday they went a bit cheap and thought, let's just put the stories covers on the front. Enlightenment. Terminus. The Five Doctors. The King's Demons. That's supposed to be after that, isn't it? Five Doctors. Warriors of the Deep. The Awakening. Brilliant story. Frontios. Planet of Fire. The Fantastic Caves of Vandrazani. The Mark of the Rani. The Two Doctors First Edition. I've only got 6 Doctor stories because I don't like him. Sorry for all those that do. Delta and the Bannerman. Dragonfire. The Happiness Patrol. Silver Nemesis. The Greatest Show in the Galaxy. And Survival by Ronna Munro, who wrote a story for Series 10. And Doctor Who, the novel of the film by Gary Russell. He's back and it's about time. I like the 8th Doctor, especially for Big Finish. Autumn Mist. 8th Doctor story set during the Second World War. Parallel 59. Got that today. And look, hang on, haven't you seen that before? Well, I bought this from a charity shop and I couldn't help noticing, I know it's in terrible condition on the inside of this book and it's from a library, but it seems to be signed by Mr. Baker. So I thought, yeah, I'd get that just because there's a signature in it. And that's the only Target book that's been signed. So we have crossword book. Just imagine in my hand there's now brain teasers and mind benders. Then we have quiz book of dinosaurs. Oh, good old dinosaurs. And Make Your Own Adventure. The Doctor Who Race Against Time. I heard about these books not long ago actually, so I thought, oh, I'd get one to read. No, I haven't actually read it yet. Pip and Jane Baker. And, well, that's a new series book, but it's by Terrance Dicks, who's done the most of the Target books, so I'll count that in there. So, yes, that is my Target and Virgin and BBC book collection. And there's the rest of the new series books right behind. Yeah, this cabinet is big on the inside. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I certainly have. I've certainly enjoyed making it, and we're going to have a lovely job of putting all the books back now. So, yes, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. The next review will be, I don't know, something, but I'm certainly going to do a Big Finish review, and do that collection, and then I might do some books. Books as in classic books, as in not these books, but factual books, you know, Doctor Who Encyclopedia and all that rubbish. But, yes. There's a book over there. It says quiz book, 3,000 questions. Should be there all there with that one. So yes, thank you very much for watching. And it's 24 minutes. So I've done over the top here. I've done a 20-minute video near enough. So yes, hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you've had 20 minutes to spare. Hope you've found this very interesting. And yes. See you soon.